to show you my new and improved recipe for potato bake. It is the creamiest one yet. I love this one because, of course, it has lots of cream in it, but I also add some herbs to it, and it really makes a difference to the final result. Now, first up, your potato. So use a waxy potato or an all-round potato, and I've used a food processor with a disc in it to cut it as thin as possible. For this recipe, you'll need 1.5 kilos of potatoes. I've got a 2-litre baking dish and some butter, and we're just going to generously and liberally add the butter. It's going to add some flavour too, and we don't want it to stick to the bottom. Some garlic. I'm just going to bruise 1 clove, and I'll use this to almost perfume the baking dish. Just rub that garlic clove into the butter. Now, we're not wasting the rest of this garlic. This is going to go into our cream mixture. So we'll bruise the rest of them, and we'll add that to a pan. We'll turn this on to a medium heat, and we can add our cream. So we need about 500 to 600 millilitres of cooking cream. I like to add cooking cream because it heats without curdling and it thickens up fast. And a pinch of salt. And to really infuse this cream, we do have the garlic in there, but I also need 3 bay leaves. Pop that in there, and then just let that warm through, and you can allow that to bubble away. Now, to give our potatoes some extra flavour, some thyme. I love thyme with potatoes. A few sprigs of that can go straight in and just take all the leaves off. We'll add some salt, a good pinch of salt. And then I'm just going to mix this into the potato so they're all seasoned. Mum makes her bake very differently. She would add the potatoes, some cream, potatoes and cream, but I find this way much easier because after you've mixed the cream and the potatoes together, you simply pop it into the baking dish and then it goes into the oven. It makes it so much faster. Now, have a look at this cream. See how it's thick? It's reduced. It smells fantastic. I can smell that bay leaf and the garlic. We'll turn the heat off now. And some nutmeg, good pinch of nutmeg. Mix that in. And if you have time, you can allow this to sit for about 15 minutes for all those flavours to infuse. I'm just going to go straight for it because it still is fantastic. We'll add all of our potatoes just very carefully. And using tongs, or you can just use a fork and a spoon to just gently toss the potatoes in the cream. Ideally, you want every slice of potato coated in that thick, velvety cream. How good does this look? Now, if you don't want the garlic in it, you can just take it out at this stage because it has done its job. I'm okay with a bit of garlic in it, but I will take the bay leaves out because that's not edible at all. And to start with, I'm going to pour our potato and cream mixture in, just very carefully, and spread it out. And this is the difference here. We're not being pedantic about the layers. We just want to make sure that there's no little holes or pockets left over. We want to just press it down. And you can't have a creamy potato bake without lots of cheese. I'm using some Gruyere cheese. I love the nuttiness of the Gruyere cheese. You could use some Parmesan if you like. Even some cheddar works a treat too. Something sharp, bitey is what we're after. That should do it. And we'll sprinkle that over the top. And this now goes into the oven, 170 degrees for about 60 minutes, and you want it to be golden brown too. Oh, look at that. I wish you could smell this, the cheese, the cream. It's piping hot at the moment, so please just let it rest for about 15 minutes before you serve it. And I promise you, this is one of the best ways to make potato bake. It is so delicious and it's extra creamy, just the way I like it.